YFN and YSL actually had a court date set the exact same day. Now, they're probably going to shift a little bit of stuff around, but yeah, those days are set up the exact same way. On top of that, bruh, do y'all realize that the record labels can now be sued? And in this trial, anybody part of the YSL, YFN war, they can now win money. Like I've been telling y'all, stop saying King Von and slaughtered everybody. But, you know what? I can't tell y'all nothing. So let the hood lawyer just go ahead, find a video of a couple of days ago where they just said, I think it was either Sony or Warner Music Group, had to pay $160 million, part of $160 million, for a shooting that happened in DeKalb County. You don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me get Mr. Yes Sir and Yes Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, we'll do that later. I'll dive into that a little bit later. Let's go.
Families of two up-and-coming rappers killed inside an Atlanta nightclub finally have some closure. A jury awarded them $160 million. Because the club, they say, did not have enough security. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in downtown Atlanta. And Ty, you have been following this situation for the last 5 years. Today, you worked to get reaction from the families.
Linda, yes, Linda, and I remember standing right here 5 years ago watching the victims' families place candles in front of the Masquerade Club, wondering how their loved ones were shot to death in a club that was supposed to check everyone for guns.
You cannot put a price on human life.
The families of Iweli Noah and Giovanni Diaz have been fighting for justice since the two up-and-coming rappers were murdered inside this club, Masquerade at Underground Atlanta, 5 years ago. The shooter, Jonathan Bautista, is now serving 40 years in prison. But the victims' families did not stop there. They said all along the club did not have proper security and didn't check club goers for weapons at the door. So they sued the club, but they also sued Sony Music Holdings.
They're the ones that hosted the event. You know, it was their artists also helped with the, providing and hiring of security.
On Thursday, in a civil suit against Sony, a jury awarded each family $80 million for the wrongful death of Ewell, known as Wells, and Giovanni, known as Gio. The families don't think they'll ever see the $160 million because they said Sony never even showed up to any of the court hearings.
It just shows that, some people don't really care.
For the last 5 years, the families have traveled to Atlanta from New York and Florida for candlelight vigils and court hearings. They're relieved that part of this is over. They hope other nightclubs in Metro Atlanta learn from their tragedies.
Every club where it's going to be in a big event with hundreds of people or, any amount of people, there should be metal detectors and high security systems that will show if someone brings in a weapon, knife, or a gun, because there's going to be people drinking and having fun, and liquor can lead to a lot of things happening.
Today, I reached out to Sony to get a comment on not showing up in court and to get a comment on the $160 million settlement. I did not hear back. We're live downtown Atlanta.
So, when you have Gunna, Slime Like Shawty, say basically that YSL is a gang and a music group.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Which means that the music group funds the gang, means that now they can be held legally liable. You got to remember, YFN Lucci's mama is one of the star witnesses of this case because she got shot. So when y'all sit back and y'all watch this video, make sure you share, keep your people aware, subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. If I ain't earned, just subscribe right now, then go ahead and just get on out of here. Bruh, this basically is going to be part of the downfall. It's just like what happened with OJ. OJ for surely killed that woman. But at that same time, though they pressed the right buttons in court, in civil court, he lost. So you have that on top of that. And all they needed was some stupid morons like Slime Line Shawty and Gunna to run their mouths and say, oh yeah, this is a gang. On top of that, this also is a real reputable record label. They set y'all up so well that you morons couldn't even see it coming because you had to be home for Christmas. But Feliz Navidad, mi amigos. I hope that cheese roll that you got, Gunna, or Slime Line Shawty, I hope it tastes good, because when they call y'all to the stand, they're going to get the belt. And the reason they picked you two, because y'all had the bigger names as rappers. Y'all got handpicked. But I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put out a video tomorrow where I can show how Gunna basically get a mistrial in this, because it really ain't that hard. The prosecutor basically said as much. But I'll catch you on that next video. If you don't see this video at 3,000 likes, do me a solid, force it into the algorithms, and I'll catch you on the next one.
They used to say, words couldn't hurt me. Videos, just my name, they getting thirsty. Go ahead and put him in a hearse. It's getting murky, this time I deserve this. I'm ready for whatever war said he been a matador. Scared for the things I'm dreaming for.